Hi, my name is Bibek Adhikari. I am an English instructor. In today's class, we are going to solve the reading portion of Unit 16, that is confirming and denying. So, let's begin. Alright, now we are going to start the reading portion of Unit 16, that is called confirming and denying, and the topic that we are going to study is called Jitiya Festival. Alright, let's begin. Jitiya is an important festival of Nepali married women of Mithilanchal and Tharu women of all castes. This festival is named after Masabasi's son, Jimuthavana, a blessing son of the sun. Masabasi was an unmarried princess who spent her life as a hermit living in a hermitage. Jitiya falls in the month of Aspin, September-October. It is celebrated for 3 days on Saptami, the 7th day, Astami, the 8th day, and Navami, the 9th day. The fasting day, Astami, is called Jitiya. The married women take brata, fast, for the good fortune of their children, husband, and family. In this festival, brothers invite their married sisters to their homes, and married women go to their maiti, the maternal home. On the first day of Jitiya, women take a bath in a river or a pond early in the morning and formally start their brata. Before taking a bath, they put curry, oilseed cake, special soil, on a leaf of sponge gourd and worship Jimutavana and let it flow on the river. They take the remaining oil back home and massage their children with it. The curry is effused for legendary figures Chilo, eagle, and Sero, fox, wishing them to take brata of Jitiya. The married women remember their female ancestors too. On this day, women scrub their house with cow's dung to make the house sacred. At midnight, they prepare ongthan or datkhat, special food, and eat it before cockcrow. They also eat fish and millet bread. They have curd, beaten rice, and fruits as dar. Before eating datkhat, they offer some food to the legendary figures at Chilo and Sero. The second day of Jitiya is called Upas. On this day, the married women fast the whole day. They go to the river, pond, and well and make an idol of Jimutavana made of kus, the holy grass, and worship the idol. The devotees get together and the ones who know about Jimutavana narrate his story. They neither drink a drop of water nor do they have some fruits during Astami. During fasting hours, they sing and dance too. Their song is called Dakatoni. Everyone, married or unmarried, can participate in singing and dancing. The third or the last day of Jitiya is called Parvan. The women wake up early in the morning and go to the river to take a bath. Then they return home and perform puja. After puja, they offer some fruits, milk, and curd to Jimutavana, a legendary deity, before they eat. Then only they take food and drink water. Afterwards, the women complete their brata and then they sing and dance the whole day. Why do women remember Jimutavana, the eagle, and the jackal during the festival? There is a popular story behind this. Jimutavana had saved the life of a baby eagle. By fasting, the eagle ensured her offspring had a long life, whereas the jackal's offspring had a short life because the jackal did not fast. While celebrating Jitiya, women devotees make idols of jackal and eagle with sand or cow dung, and red crimson is applied on their forehead. As the main part of the ritual, women worship nature. The celebration of Jitiya strengthens good relationship between different ethnic groups and creates harmony in the society. It creates social solidarity and helps the society function. Alright, this is the end of the reading portion. Now let's go and solve some of the selected exercises. Let's go to the exercise portion. The first one that we have is called vocab or vocabulary in use. Vocabulary in use. Correct? Let's go to the vocabulary in use. We have the first word luck. So what could be the synonym of the word luck? It's fortunate. What could be the synonym of harmony? It is solidarity. Solidarity, yes. Now what could be the synonym of statues? Of course, idols. Finally, what could be the, we have two more, right? So what could be the synonym of renowned? Legendary? Legendary. Afterwards, what could be the possible synonym of the word poured? It is, no doubt, the word effused. Alright? These are the synonyms. Let's go to the second exercise, which is called reading comprehension. Let's go to the first question. Alright, this is the first question. All women and unmarried girls celebrate Jitiya. Is it true or false? All women, that means married women and unmarried girls. I don't think this is a true statement because only the married women celebrate Jitiya festival. So it is a false statement, right? False. And underline it. Let's look at some more question. These are some more questions. The first one is, it is celebrated all over Nepal. Is it correct or false? Is it correct or wrong? I think Jitiya is celebrated only in the Mithilanchal region and the right region. So that means it is not celebrated all over Nepal. Not all over Nepal. So it's again a false statement. Alright, underline the answer. Married women never go to Maiti to celebrate Jitiya festival. No, married women go to Maiti. Indeed, they go to Maiti and celebrate the festival. Again, we have another false statement. 3 false statements there go. The fourth one is, it is celebrated for 3 days. Is it correct? Yes, of course it is celebrated for 3 days. The first one is called Saptami, first day. Second day is called Ashtami. Like that. Is it correct? Saptami, Ashtami and Navami. Yes, that is the order. So this turned out to be a true statement. Finally, we have one true statement. Let's look at some more true and false questions. Alright, these are the 3 more true-false questions. The first one is, even the eagle and the jackal are remembered and offered prasad by the devotees of Jitiya. Is it correct or wrong? I think it's correct because, the women make idols of the eagle and the jackal and offer prasad. So it's a true statement. Alright. Jimuthavana is a legendary deity. Correct? It is a true statement. Again, we have another true statement. Singing and dancing do not play any role. Singing and dancing do not play any role during the Jitiya festival. Is it correct? No, women, they sing and dance. They love to sing and dance. So it's a false statement. Let's go to another section of the exercise. Answer question part. Why is Jitiya celebrated? That is the first question. Why do you think, Jitiya is celebrated? Why is Jitiya celebrated? So the probable answer could be, it's because, women are worshipping the nature, or maybe because they are trying to strengthen the good relationship between different ethnic groups, or, improving the harmony in the society, something like that. So you could write something like, women worship nature, or another probable answer it could be to strengthen the social harmony, something like that, or it could be to create social solidarity. Yes, to create social solidarity. So these could be the probable answers. The why question demands a lot of answers, so we have a why question and it is a bit tricky. Why is Jitiya celebrated? So in order to answer that, you need to go back to the reading comprehension part and find out the best options, evaluate the options and write the answer. The first one is it is because women worship nature, and the second could be to strengthen good relationship between different ethnic groups, and the third could be to create a kind of social, a feeling of solidarity, a feeling of brotherhood, something like that. All right, let's go to another question. How long is this festival celebrated? How long? So this how question is not that tricky. You can easily answer this part. How long? So for 3 days, right? What are those days? Saptami, Ashtami, and Navami. Saptami, Ashtami, and Navami, right? So these 3 days. How long? For 3 days. Very easy. Alright, this is another question. What do married women do on the second day of celebration? What do? They do something called upas. Correct? Do you remember it? So on this day, the married women, fast the whole day. They go to a river, pond, and well, and make an idol of Jimuthavana made of kush, the holy grass, and worship the idol. So they make idol, worship the idol, make, idol from Kush, the grass, worship it being the idol. So worship the idol, something like this. They narrate the story. They do not even drink a drop of water. They have some fruits during Ashtami, but this is generally the fasting hour, fasting time. What do married women do on the second day of celebration? So what question is pretty easy to answer? The answer is they do something called upas. They fast all the time. They make idol of from Kush and they worship it. Alright, let's look at another question. Another question is, how and when do married women scrub their house? How and when? So we have one how question and one question. How is a bit tricky, when is very easy. Correct? Can you find out the answer? How and when do married women scrub their house? The married women remember their female ancestor, correct? And on this day, that is the first day, women scrub their house with cow's dung to make the house sacred. So how? How do they scrub? With cow's dung, I guess. With cow's dung to make it sacred. When do they scrub? On the first day. Like this, can you solve all other questions? I guess you can. We have another question like something called, what is the relationship between Masa BC and the sun? So what is it? Is it father or son? Alright, I'm going to give you some homework because those last questions are pretty easy and you should try to answer them yourselves. The last one is, how can the celebration of Jitiya promote harmony and people? How does it promote harmony? So think about it and write. I'm not going to spoon feed all the answers to you. You have to work on yourself. Now I'm going to give you one homework. And your homework is, alright everyone, this is your homework. Work in pair. Find a friend and work in pair. Discuss the festivals you celebrate. So I guess you celebrate lots and lots of festivals depending on your kind of religion. I want you to write about, in about 200 words about a festival of your own community. Let's say you live in the Himalayan region, so it could be Losar. If you live in the hilly region, it could be even Dasayar Tihar or any ethnic festival, if you have any. If you live in Tarai, it could be Magi, Fagu, anything like that, and you can share it with your friends. So this exercise is more about, first discussing it with your friend, then writing and sharing. So we have three distinct stages in this exercise that they are. First is called pre-writing, second part is called writing, and the third part is called post-writing. So in any writing activity that you do, there are three distinct phases of writing. There are pre-writing, writing, and post-writing. In pre-writing, what you usually do is you work in a pair. Correct? You work in a pair, or maybe you just do some research, maybe Google or find someone who knows a lot about the topic, something like that. In the writing section, you actually write. You write the essay, that is the first draft. Write the first draft. Alright? In the last section, that is post-writing, what you do is you share. You first edit and then share. Alright? You first edit and then share. So what you can do is you can edit your writing and finally share with your friends. Follow all these, writing strategies, and please write an essay. With this, we have come to the end of today's class. If you have any questions or suggestions regarding this video series, feel free to write us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thank you.